Hello, loves. So today I was sitting in meditation earlier and I had plans to come on and share a chakra clearing meditation with the angels of the chakras. And as I was sitting in meditation, Mother Mary came through and she said, "No, I would like to come through today." And I felt her pink rose petals and her energy of unconditional love really want to come through and just hold us. And as I was sort of getting ready to do this, she was definitely mentioning, this being pertinent to you. Probably all of us have a bit of worry going on, but if you've got some sort of worry or some fear or some constriction in your energy right now, as I said, probably that's most of us, if we're being real with ourselves. And so this is sort of a Beltane blessing for you, an activation with Mother Mary. And we're going to get into a short meditation prayer sort of activation. It won't be too long. And before we get into that, I just want to presence Mother Mary and who she is as a frequency, as an ascended master, because there's a lot of misconception around who Mother Mary is and if she is a religious figure or if you can connect with her if you're not Christian. So we're going to get into that before we dive in. And welcome to those of you who are joining live. And if you are on replay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Feel free to let me know where you're watching from and if you have a connection with Mother Mary at this time, if she's a part of your life and who you call in as a spiritual sort of team member in your life, or if you're new to connecting with Mother Mary, maybe you've had some religious conditioning around Mother Mary and you haven't really felt comfortable in reaching out. Wherever you're at, I would be super curious to hear. So let me know live or on replay. So Mother Mary is often, and Rebecca, my sister and also client Rebecca, was in our group Sisterhood of the Mermaid Moon earlier this week talking about Mother Mary and actually saying a similar thing about what I was just going to say, as we think of her as this sort of if the mainstream sort of thought about Mother Mary as this virginal, pure but like patriarchal approved pure kind of energy that was sinless and was just the perfect little woman and birthed Jesus, and Jesus was the star and she was just like, "Oh, Jesus, you're so great." Okay, but really, Mother Mary was a highly trained initiator. She was a high priestess of Isis. She radiated such unconditional love in her lifetime walking on earth. And she was not the only one to light conceive. So I do believe that it is true that Mother Mary did in fact light conceive. She light conceived Jesus without actually needing to have sex with a man and have that physical implanting of the seed. She was able to light conceive because she was a highly, highly trained initiate. She was an adept. And it's a sort of a mystery school practice, light conception, and Mary Magdalene was also said to have been light conceived, as well as many others in that lineage that we call upon when we're connecting with the Order of the Magdalena, as we did just a few days ago on Saturday in this temple space. So very interesting. And if you're, light conceiving, if you're in that practice, you need to have a very, very, very high radiating energy and vessel in order to be able to hold that profound amount of light. Your nervous system has to be highly developed. So Mother Mary is an amazing being for us to work with on this journey because she has walked this path of being human and unifying humanity with divinity. And those beings, those ascended masters, are always really, really helpful for us to work with because they've done it. They've walked in the human steps, and they know how challenging it can be. And there's a lot of their own experiences and wisdom from those times that they can share. What else was I going to? Okay, and Mother Mary doesn't see herself as higher than thou. She doesn't see herself as this deity that needs to be worshipped. She sees you and I as equals. Something that the Christian church definitely didn't want us to know, that Yeshua, Jesus Christ, also saw himself as an equal to you. And these beings, they see your soul, they see my soul, and they see that we are absolutely all children of Divine Mother, Divine Father, Gaia Sophia, and we are all, inherently so pure and so beautiful and so innocent in our radiance, sins included. So that's a little bit about Mother Mary, and we can get into a little bit of a transmission and activation, a meditation sort of prayer session now. And it won't be too long. So if you have something going on in, the next, 5 or 10 minutes, definitely you still have time to download this. So if you just want to close your eyes with me and start to breathe in. As we breathe in, we welcome the presence of Mother Mary. We welcome the presence of Mother Mary here. And you can feel a beautiful light, pink light, and almost like a baby blue filling your auric field, along with gold and a little bit of rainbow energy. And just notice what colors step forth most prominently. And as you breathe in, allow yourself to just engage with your breath now as you breathe white light in through the breath, white gold light, and releasing. And on the next in-breath, see that baby blue energy being breathed in on the breath. And that baby blue energy is now filling your field, filling your aura, filling your lungs and your cells. And on your next inhale, allow yourself to breathe in that light pink, that beautiful rose pink, light pink frequency in through the breath, filling up your lungs, and now connecting with any spots of worry or constriction with this light pink breath. And we'll work with this pink breath for the next few breath cycles. As you gently find and hold any areas of your being that feel, again, worried or in constriction, in fear in any way. And without becoming too involved with these areas, we're still going to find them and breathe into them and gently hold them with this light pink breath, this light pink energy. And as you breathe into these areas, gently tell them, I love you, it is safe. And letting them know that your higher self and Mother Mary is here to really hold these places and bring them up into your heart now, seeing the beautiful pink rose in the center of your heart. Even if it feels uncomfortable, gently honoring these energies, presencing them by saying, I honor you and I see you to any worries or fears. I honor you and I see you and I'm willing to love you. You can say that out loud. I honor you, I see you, I'm willing to love you, and bring those up now into your heart space, bringing your hands now up, sort of cupping the area of your body where you feel this tension, and bringing that up almost as if your hands are gently pushing that energy up, 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 or down if that's the case, into your heart space, and landing your hands on your heart. As you now breathe in Mother Mary's presence with this pink rose in your heart, seeing pink rose and pink rose petals now showering this energy as you bring it into the center of your heart and allow Mother Mary to hold it now. Now letting go of this energy and fully giving it away. You don't need to hold on to it any longer. Mother Mary is going to take that right in the center of your heart on this beautiful Beltane day. And she's going to hold that for you and bring that to Divine Mother Sophia's heart. So it's transmuted across all time, dimension, space, reality, and so that you can receive the gifts and the blessings of this energy without needing to feel the constriction anymore. And if you still do feel constriction, simply allow yourself to breathe into it and give it over to Mother Mary with every pink rose breath for as long as you need to, knowing that transmutation doesn't happen on a human awareness in an instant, although spiritually speaking it does. So it's okay if you need a little bit of time to breathe into this energy or several sessions of this pink rose breathing in order to feel that really click into the center of your heart. But knowing wherever you're at, Mother Mary is already holding it, already transmuting it, and already loving you so deeply and so purely now as she surrounds you. And finally, see a beautiful golden light emanating from Mother Earth deep below. See Mother Earth sort of rippling, almost like there's like this gentle earthquake coming up from Mother Earth. And allow golden light to fill your feet and your legs and your root, especially swirling into your root. And now breathing that golden light all the way up into your womb and your solar plexus and your heart, all the way up now through your spine, your skull, and the top of your head. So it's sort of blossoming out, cascading out like a fountain of golden light through your being. And knowing that this golden light from Mother Earth is activating your heart to be even wider, as Mother Mary will continue her work for the rest of the day if you give your okay. So if you are in agreement with Mother Mary continuing to hold you all day, continuing to work in your field, you can gently say yes mentally or out loud. As you now see beautiful pink rose petals swirling through your energy field and aura like a gentle tornado of rose petals, pink, swirling through your field. And blessing you, blessing all the energy that they touch. And saying now to your heart, I love you, thank you. I love you, thank you. I love you, thank you. Just giving your heart all of that love, that gratitude, feeling yourself having just gently recentered with only a few minutes. And whenever you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. I can see Donna commented that she's following this for later. And taking a big, deep breath. Yay! So if you have anything that you want to share, if you're live or on replay, if you feel called or impulse to share any symbols or energies or messages that you want to really presence in this space, and we can hold that and witness you there, please do so. And this is an example of ways that we can tune in and connect in. A lot of us lead fairly busy lives, and our practices don't have to take hours and hours on end. It's amazing if we have that kind of space and time, and we're certainly blessed if that's the case. But for many of us, 5, 10, 15 minutes is sort of all the space that we have if we're at work on a break, or if we're looking after our kids and they're down for a nap or whatever that is. So I just want to really presence the importance of having these touchstones, and also being able to work with ascended masters like Mother Mary, who can do so much for us in our fields when we call them in. And now, having done that transmission, if you've said yes, Mother Mary is going to work with you all day. So you've touched in the center of your heart, and she's working with you with her pink rose petals all day now. So that's so beautiful. So if you need a little bit more support, if that sounds really like nice to you and you're like, I would love to do that, sometimes we need a little bit of help. Sometimes we need actual touchstones in order to be able to do those practices. And that's what these new meditations that I've designed are for. I've designed them for. If you haven't heard about them yet, hopefully you have, but there's 3 new guided meditation albums from the Sisterhood of the Mermaid Moon and our temple. And one of the albums is a goddess meditation album. So we work with Mother Mary on one of the tracks. We work with Mary Magdalene and Isis, so that rose frequency is very present on the tracks. And we also work with our womb. There's 2 womb activations on there. And so these meditations are a really amazing way to have those touchstones and touch points to your divine feminine Christ energy. And it's important that we touch in. It's important that we do that. Our world is so inundated with messages of old paradigm of patriarchy. And if you're watching this, you are definitely someone who's come to this planet to embody a new frequency. And in order to shift the planet, in order to do that, we need to do just what I said, embody a new frequency, which means bringing the light into our bodies, not just playing in the realms and then coming back and sort of, doing the same old that's been taught to us, but actually bringing the light in and embodying the light. So I'd love for you to go check out those meditation albums if they resonate. I'm all about if things resonate. If they don't resonate, I totally honor that. But if they do resonate, if you're working with Mother Mary issues in your field still now, and you feel that gentle breeze that says, yes, beloved, go and check those out. They could be really, really powerful for you. There's a link in the title of this video, and I'll put another link after. So Deborah says, for me, Mother Mary has a Pleiadian almost type of feeling. Absolutely, I definitely feel that. Very heart-centered, loving, and unconditional, and non-judgmental. I call upon her when I notice myself getting judgmental or irritated with people, and notice her soothing love almost instantly. Very powerful frequency indeed. Thank you for sharing. That's a beautiful reflection and sort of description of how probably many people experience Mother Mary. So I will leave that with you, and to mention that the guided meditation albums are on for all three for the price of two. So there's also an album that you can work with archangels with. So just like we did a transmission, there's transmissions where you can bring in Archangel Michael to get clear on your life purpose, or to call in more financial abundance and opportunities. There's a meditation with Archangel Metatron to sort of open up your psychic gifts and to learn more about what those are. And on the Elementals album, which is all about the tree spirits and the fairies and the dolphins and the crystalline energy, there's a lot of really potent grounding meditations. That album is not about just like playing in fairyland and then being super like woo-woo when you're coming out of it. It's actually really about pillaring into the center of Mama Gaia, really connecting with Gaia Sophia's frequencies really, really deep. And just those practices have a profound shift on our lives. So this is a really, really affordable way to sort of come more deeply into the temple, the Sisterhood of the Mermaid Moon Temple. And honestly, the financial investment that you make with this, so it's $28 for one album or $56 for all three just until Saturday. I know for sure that financial investment will come back to you so many times over based on these shifts that will occur in your life if you do practice these meditations. So I want you just to know that won't be an issue if you're feeling a little bit like, oh, I might not have the money. Just trust that a lot more abundance can come into your field as a result of doing these activations that the meditations bring. So much love. And Tabitha says, such a lovely break in the day. Yay, awesome. I really enjoyed the gentle feeling that came with the rose petal tornado. Amazing. I'm so glad. Okay, much love, my beautifuls, and have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me.